All right, let's get right into it. So what I'm doing is combining two LFOs together to create, and then mixing them, which is the combining part, to produce very interesting melodies without using any type of sequencer. So that is going to give us the pitch. And then um, for the trigger sequences, I'm using clock divisions. So let's just walk through. We'll start with the lead patch, and this is the master clock LFO, and then we're using a clock divider. We've got the bass is everything going on with the bass is divided by 2, and everything with the kick is divided by 4, which will make sense when we get there. But essentially, we just want kind of slower movement compared with the lead. And then what we're doing is we're sending, let's see, we're not even using this splee anymore. So then we've got the divided by 2 clocks going out to, let's see, 2 different places. We've got it going out to the kick. And then, no, I'm sorry, this is divided by 4, going out to the kick. And then we have, we are using the clock divided by 4 to get to randomize these LFO mixer combination for the lead, to refresh the pitches, or the pitch sequence, if you will, for the lead. And then let's see here. So you've got your clock going as a trigger to chances, and then out of chances we're coming back into here, and then this is going to trigger the random. So 50% of the time we're going to be randomizing these based on that clock pulse, okay, which is all the way back here is that divided by 4. And then there's another one, and then you've got the reset of these LFOs tied to that same timing. I think that's, oh, and then you've got something, I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, okay, we're coming in here, but we've got this tied down here. Oh, this is, okay, I know what this is. Okay, so when we randomize this, we're also wanting to change the gate or the trigger sequence for it, and that's happening through here. And then you can see that this is connected to this poly chances, and then that comes in through, that's gating polyphonically this switch. And so essentially what you end up with is half of these divided clock, or a portion of these divided clocks based on this chance, making it into the poly logic that will then give us the combination of those, or using the OR logic. And then that will result in the gating of the sample and hold for the pitch, as well as gating of the envelope. Okay. And so this whole section, the lead trigger sequence, this is the same series of modules that we're using for the bass, which is down here, and for the kick, which is down here. So it's the same, those are all the same, so that makes it pretty easy to understand that. You just have to understand this one. And then we have our voices, bass voice here, and then we have the lead voice here, and then we have the kick that we're using from this drum kit. And then if we move on the other side of this, where just as a matter of interest, we're using fence because these frequencies are going to be really broad when I'm randomizing them. I'm using fence to hold everything into 2 octaves and then quantizing it. Okay, and then I just probably worth noting that if you're going to do it exactly like I'm doing it, then I've got these, I'm using grip to keep the waves from moving, but everything else can randomize. And then when we get down to the bass, I've got, you can change the triggers or the pitch for the bass just by clicking one of these. And then that you can change the kick triggers, which are down here, by clicking this, and you'll just get new random data for all of those. The lead is, like I said, automatically randomizing. I'm trying to think of what else we need to talk about. That's pretty much it. There's a lot that you can change. There's a ton, actually, that can be changed. And this is by no means final for me, because this was derived from a performance patch, but I just wanted to learn and test, exactly how to do this LFO technique. So I'm going to be adding a lot more into this, a lot more performance characteristics into this. But you can change things like the, how many clock cycles. Like right now, you can change the probability here. You can change the number of clock cycles that you're attempting or doing a probability check for to, possibly randomize this. There's a lot of resets in here. The bass and the kick are both resetting on 16 master clock cycles. But like we said, they're divided by 2 and 4 respectively. So there's just a ton of things that you can change. But this has turned out so well, so fast, that I'm very pleased with it, and I'm looking forward to doing even more with it in the future. So I hope this was helpful for you. I'll see you in the next video.